Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back at it again. We have another gold weapon in Call of Duty Vanguard. This time it's the AS-44. Yeah, I think I played this game a little too much, but to be honest, I'm having an absolute blast, so I don't really care. So, the AS-44, it's kind of modeled looking like off of the AS-47, the AK-47, sorry. And with that, you probably expect that it probably shoots a little slower, hits a little bit harder, has a little bit more kick. But actually, it's not really like that. It hits a little bit lighter, but it shoots faster. And it also has the similar amount of kick that you'd expect. So it's not really more like an AK-47. If I were to describe it to like a Modern Warfare gun, I'd say it's like the M13. Not maybe as fast as like the AS Val, but it shoots a little faster than you'd expect. Like maybe more like an M4 type deal or an M13. But it does have a fair bit of recoil, so I'd say more like the M4. Alright. Let's get right into it with the camo challenges. But real quick, let's talk about the class that I'm using for it. My class for the AS-44 has the Mercury silencer for the sound suppression, the bullet velocity, the Kovalevskaya, I don't know how to say Russian. All right, the 615mm barrel. It's only 615mm one. For the damage range, bullet velocity, that type of deal. Slate reflector, you can use any optic of your choice. The Zach skeletal. For the ADS speed mostly. Sleight of hand for the recoil speed, fully loaded for the reload speed. Fabric grip for the ADS speed, the accuracy. You lose a little bit of accuracy, but you get some other stuff. The lengthened rounds for the bullet velocity. The M3 ready grip for the ADS speed, and to be honest, this is kind of weird. I would not recommend using a magazine on this one. And what's strange is that like usually I'd say use a magazine, but here's the deal. It gives you two extra calibers. It gives you the 7.62 by 54mm, and it also gives you the I believe it's the 45 mag Russian. Oh, I believe it's called. It literally just don't use either of those because the 7.62 by 54 kicks a little too much and its fire too slow. The other one hits literal marshmallows. So both of them are just kind of a pain in the ass to use, and on top of that, it gives you an extended mag that's straight up just like whatever the caliber the gun uses already, but just extended. But it's a 60-round drum and not just a normal, not just a normal 45 extended mag. So like it just slows down the gun a little too much for me to like find it to be useful. So I just run that with fully loaded and sleight of hand, and it's pretty much the best way that I found to run the gun. So, that was a bit of an introduction onto how I use the gun, but let's get right into the camo challenges. For pack tactics, you're going to want to get 100 eliminations. This is weird because the STG wanted 400, but I'm not going to complain. I'm going to move on from there. Selva, the surgical, it didn't load in when I was like taking the screenshot. So surgical, you want to get 100 headshots. Again, this will happen somewhat naturally. If not, it sounds like a dick move, but just like aim high. If you just use honestly, this is the tip that I use for headshots. If you want to go for them, you use a high zoom optic like a 4x or something, and you try to aim higher, and because the 4x optic will make you a lot more precise when you're aiming for the head. Next up, for predatory ambition, you have to get 50 multi-kills. These will happen naturally. Just run blitz on whatever map you want to use. Even maps like Berlin or whatever, or like sub-pens, or like whatever map you want to run, you will easily get these multi-kills. A double kill counts as a multi-kill, so it's going to be really, really easy. Next up, we have Reptilian, 30 Bloodthirsties. These will happen naturally. I don't really know what else to say about that besides just like go with the flow. Again, this is the biggest tip that I gave in my STG video that I recommend you use here. You're going to want to pick a fight, get maybe 2 or 3 kills, disengage completely, like fall back to your spawn, re-up on ammo if somebody has a munitions box in the back, make sure you're fully regen on health, and just work your way back into the map and try to get another double kill or triple kill. And that way you can just get 5 kills, and it'll almost be like 2 different lives. Just try to disengage, reassess yourself, and re-engage. That's the biggest tip I can get. Play outskirts of the map, don't rush in like an idiot, like a chicken with your head cut off. Just be smart about it. Next up, you have to get 100 long shot kills. Like I said, long range lines of sight. Bokaj. I don't know how to pronounce that name again. Bokaj has like a long line of sight from C flag going down to the tank. That's where I used a lot of. Again, Eagle's Nest going on the cliff side. That has like the overpass type deal. Pretty much all of Red Star is pretty viable for it. Gavitu down the middle, but I wouldn't recommend Gavitu because this thing has recoil. So like. Again, I would say also go for the 7.62 by 54 ammo when you're trying to go for this in hardcore, just so you can get one taps more consistently. Try to increase your accuracy so you can mitigate bloom, all that type of deal. Pretty easy. Alright, point blank kills. Alright, this one's gonna be easy as well. you're just going to want to rush in there and try to get your point blank kills. It's not even that hard. Das House or something like that, really, really, really good and really easy for this camo challenge. Next up, 250 kills with all attachment. These will happen. These will just happen. Don't even worry about it. Alright, next up, we have to get 100 hipfire kills with the Empress 400 millimeter barrel, the 30 short Russian 60 mag, and I believe the no stock attachment. These will, or sorry, for the steady proficiency, my bad. Literally just throw on the no stock, throw on under barrels that give you do everything that'll give you hipfire speed, because that is like honestly the best way to get these hipfire kills done. The hipfire spread will get so tight, and you don't have to worry about anything. All right, next up, mind games. You have to get I believe, yeah, 80 S kills, 180 S kills with the Zach 650 precision barrel, the 7.62x54 mag, and then the Zach 12 A stock. A little more of a longer range build, so if you want to pair this with your long shots, that's the best way to go about it. I really highly recommend that. Overall, not a hard challenge, just getting 100 kills using side attachments. And again, finally, 100 kills while crouched or prone with the Empress Phalicon A barrel, the Gustavia custom stock, and the disabled proficiency. Again, really, really simple, really easy. Just get through those all the way. You don't have to worry about them at all. And then you have gold camo. I said the hardest one is probably just going to be the Bloodthirsties if you're not that great of a player. Otherwise, long shots are going to be a pain in the ass. But again, a few matches on those longer range sidelines, not going to be a problem. So just in the background, I have gameplay going with the AS44 on Das House, and I'm just using the build that I recommend using. Again, with these builds that you're going to want to use, you're going to want to pair them. The three attachment builds that they tell you to use, you're going to want to use them however you want. But I recommend pairing them with other challenges. So I recommend doing your point blank kills with the hipfire challenge, your ADS kills with the long shot challenge, and finally the crouch kills. I also recommend with the point blank challenge if you haven't gotten those yet. But pretty much that's just how I recommend you do it. That's pretty much all the advice I have to give on the AS44. It's overall a pretty good gun, and I actually enjoyed using it a lot. Let me know how you guys are enjoying Vanguard. How is your grind going for Atomic, if you're going for it at all? And yeah, thank you all for watching. I've been Captain Titan, guys. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Peace.
Hostile recon